we'll start by rolling the shoulders down and back, big exaggerated circles. Shoulders can come all the way up to the ears and then draw all the way down and back. Shoulder blades come together. We'll just connect with the breath. As we warm up the shoulders just a bit, take a big breath in and a long breath out. Let's bring the right ear over to the right shoulder. So just feeling how your neck feels. Is there any tension? Try to relax with an exhale. Once you feel good in this position, if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can press your left hand out wide, like you're pressing up against an imaginary wall here. If you want more of a stretch, you can put your right hand over your head using gravity here, not pushing too hard. Just letting the weight of your hand slowly bring your ear closer to your shoulder. Continue to breathe deep on the exhale, relax and release. Another big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly bringing the hands back down to your sides. Roll the shoulders out. And we'll do the other side. So the left ear comes down to the left shoulder. Just finding our comfy space here. Spine is long. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, you can press the right hand out wide. If you want more of a stretch, you can bring your left hand up and over your head. Staying here for a few breaths. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, slowly bring your hands back down to your side. Roll the shoulders out. Then we'll bring the chin down to the chest, so looking straight down, and we'll do some circles with our nose. So big inhale in, as we circle up, nose reaches towards the ceiling, opening up the chest here. And on the exhale, slowly falling back the other side. Gentle round in the shoulders is okay, and then we'll take a big breath in to look up. Exhale to circle back down. Just continue moving with your breaths, making your breaths longer and deeper. Take one more big inhale in this direction. Exhale slowly, chin falls to chest. And we'll circle up the other way. So big inhale in, looking towards the other side. Nose reaches towards the ceiling. Exhale to fall back down. If this feels comfortable, you can start to make your circles maybe a little bigger. Maybe bring your head back gently. Find what feels best for your neck at this moment. Take one more big inhale in. And on the exhale, chin falls to chest. We'll keep our chin to chest here. And we'll bring our hands up and over our head, reach. And then we're going to interlace our fingertips, gently bring the hands behind the head here. Again, letting gravity do its thing, not pressing too hard. On your next inhale, look up, keep your hands behind your head. Opening up the chest here, you can bring the elbows back. Exhale to slowly look down. Elbows can come almost together, maybe about shoulder width apart. Big breath in to look up, bring the elbows wide. Exhale to look down, elbows come to shoulder. Big breath in, just continue to move with your breaths here. Gentle movements. One more time, big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll rain the fingertips down. Let's bring the hands behind the back and do a forward fold. So feel free to move your legs if you'd like. Take a big breath in to sit up nice and tall. And on the exhale, slowly hinging from the hips and folding forward, keeping the spine long. Hips stay grounded. Another big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly bring the torso back to center, head over heart, heart over pelvis. We can place our hands on our knees. We'll roll the shoulders out here. You're doing great. Let's bring the arms out wide. Palms face the ceiling. Big breath in to reach with the fingertips. On the exhale, bend the elbows, bring the fingertips onto the shoulders, and we'll start to make circles with our elbows. So start small, take breaths in to bring the elbows up. Exhale to bring the elbows back and down. Once you feel comfortable with this, you can start to make the circles a bit more bigger, maybe bringing the elbows out and down, and then bringing the elbows in together. Find what feels best for you. Find that sweet spot, that range of motion that feels good for your shoulders. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, release the hands, rain the fingertips back down. We're going to reach with the right hand here. Option to bend the elbow if you want to come a bit deeper. And then we'll bring the left hand up and over the ear, palm faces down. Stretching out the side body. As we inhale, we reach with the fingertips. Exhale to relax and release. So as we reach, we're creating a bit of tension in the side body. And as we exhale, we learn to relax and release. Another deep inhale in to reach. And on the exhale, let's bring the left hand over to the left side, reaching with those fingertips. Option to bend the elbow, and then right hand comes up and over the ear. Palm faces down. Continue to move with the breath. Another big breath in. And on the exhale, bring the right hand over to the right side. We're going to transition to hands and knees, so you can bring your knees together. Place the palms, and then slowly come on your hands and knees. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hip points. So we're going to continue to move with the breath. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Fingertips are out wide. Big breath in as we drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale to round the back, look towards the navel. Press into the hands, feel that stretch in the shoulders. Big breath in to drop the belly, look up, open up the chest. Exhale to round the back, look towards the navel. Continue to move with your breath, dropping the belly on the inhale, arching the back on the exhale. Pressing into the palms. Another big breath in, drop the belly. And on the exhale, we'll come to a flat back, tabletop position. We're going to gently bring the knees apart as wide as the mat, toes come to touch. And we'll do a shoulder stretch here before we relax. So left hand comes on the ribs. Big inhale in as we reach towards the ceiling, open up the chest. Exhale to bring the left hand in between the right hand and knee. Right hand reaches towards your bolster here. Both of your arms are extended. Great. Breathing in deep, relaxing where there's tension. Another big breath in. And on the exhale, bring your right hand underneath the shoulder. Press yourself back up into hands and knees. If you need to, you can take a moment to shake out your wrist. And then we'll do the other side. So right hand comes on the ribs. Big inhale in as we reach towards the ceiling. Open up the chest. Exhale, right hand comes in between left hand and knee. Left hand reaches towards your bolster. And we breathe here. Another deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your hand underneath your shoulder. Press yourself back up into hands and knees. And then we're coming into our child's pose. So option to grab your bolster, put it in between your thighs. So this is just for your torso to lay on. It should be a relaxing pose. So you can have your hips above your knees if that feels good, or hips above the ankles. And then we lay our torso on the bolster. If your shoulders feel tight, you can bend the elbows. That opens up the chest. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, switch the direction in which you're looking in. Continue to breathe and relax. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, place the hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up, back up into hands and knees. And we'll move the bolster back to the top of the mat. So let's bring our knees together and we'll sit on our heels if that feels good. If not, you can be kneeling. That's okay. Either way, we're going to interlace our fingertips behind the back. Bring the shoulder blades in together. Open up the chest. Hand pulls down towards the mat. Big shoulder stretch here. Let's take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, release the hands. We're going to gently come on hands and knees, but this time, place the forearm. Gently bring the legs back behind you. We're going to come on our stomach. Take your time. Tops of the feet are still on the mat like we had them. Forearms are on the mat. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, slowly rise up with the head. Look up, open up the chest. Another big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly come down. You can place your hands on your arms or on the mat. Just relax here. Another deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's stretch out the legs. So we'll bring the right hand onto the right ankle. Option to use your strap if you need to. Awesome. We'll take a deep breath in here. And on the exhale, slowly release the leg back down. And just take a breath. Just relaxing on the mat. Big breath in. And on the exhale, you can grab with your left hand, grab your left ankle. Big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly bring the left leg back down. You're doing great. We'll do one more stretch on the stomach. We're going to interlace the fingertips behind the back. Bring the legs together. Big breath in. And on your exhale, lift everything. Lift the head, lift the legs. We're pushing the hands closer to the feet. Big breath in here. And on the exhale, slowly lowering back down, putting our arms by our side. Just relaxing here. Big breath in. And on your exhale, you can bring your forearms back near your head. And then we're going to press ourselves back up on an exhale onto hands and knees. So slowly take your time. So we're going to use this as a transition to get into downward facing dog. So moving your hands closer to the top of your mat. Fingers are out wide. Tuck your toes under, a big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly moving the hips up until we're in a downward facing dog. Option to bend into one knee, root into the opposite heel. We're pressing our hands into the mat, keeping our spine long. You're doing great. And we'll transition to standing. So moving the feet up to the middle of the mat, hands walk back, and we're in a gentle forward fold. So option to gently bend the knees. You can rock side to side if that feels good. Letting all the tension of today, of this Monday, roll off your back. On your next breath in, come to center. Exhale to bend the knees and slowly roll up. Roll out the